it's Brittany, and today's video I'm super excited to share with you guys because, well, first of all, I'm actually going to split this video into two different parts. So today is part one, which you are watching this on Wednesday, and then part two will be on my channel this Friday. But it all takes place at the Brockamour Manor, bed and breakfast in Niagara-on-the-Lake. And I was super excited to visit Niagara-on-the-Lake because it's supposed to be the most haunted town in Canada. So that right there, I was like, heck yes. So the Brockamour Manor bed and breakfast, it's very romantic. It is so nice on the inside, so nice on the outside. When I was pulling up to it, I was like, oh my God. I mean, I saw the pictures and stuff, but when you see it in person, I love it. I loved being there, and I met the owner, Colleen, and we had a really nice chat about the place, about the spirits, and you know, the hauntings, and I will get to that very soon. A lot of couples go there, but of course families can go there as well. But it's very romantic, especially with the story behind it. It is a romantic story, but also tragic. Of course, Isaac Brock's ghost has been spotted at this manor, but the most famous ghost that pretty much everybody knows about, her name is Sophia, but also nicknamed Sobbing Sophia. So Captain John Powell, he built this manor, and the Powell family lived in this manor along with Sophia. Sophia was actually the sister of Captain Powell's wife, and that is how she met Sir Isaac Brock, and they instantly fell in love. And she was actually the fiance of Isaac Brock, but her father disapproved of the relationship with her and Isaac Brock. Isaac Brock was then killed by an American. He was shot right in the chest, and he died instantly. When Sophia found out about Isaac Brock's death, she was devastated, completely heartbroken. And this is how Sophia got the name Sobbing Sophia, because people could hear her cries from the second floor of the Brockamour Manor, but of course back then it was not called the Brockamour Manor, but she would be heard from upstairs on the second floor in one of the bedrooms crying her eyes out. So when I was talking to Colleen, we were talking about Sobbing Sophia. So of course, you know, I had a lot of questions to ask, but Colleen quickly told me that Sobbing Sophia, she doesn't really understand where this name comes from because she has not been heard crying in so long, and when people see Sophia, they either see her by herself or with Isaac Brock. And when she's seen with Isaac Brock, which was the love of her life, they're always seen super happy. So the whole sobbing thing doesn't really make sense. So she was telling me that. So that was kind of cool to kind of clear that part up. She was maybe heard a couple times sobbing way back when, but today she's not really seen or heard sobbing. But many guests who have stayed here, they have seen Sophia in the hallways. And it's really cool too because Colleen was telling me that you would think that a lot of the activity happens in Lady Sophia's room, but it doesn't. It actually happens in Sister Charlotte's room, which is right next door to Lady Sophia's room. Now guys, there is a mannequin on the second floor which is supposed to be a representation of Sophia. The mannequin has on a white dress, and it's just kind of, you know, a representation of what she looks like when people do see her. But she's not threatening, like she's not a scary ghost, and you guys know me with my fear of female spirits in white dresses, but when I was there, I wasn't scared at all. You know how you walk into a haunted place and you can kind of, you know, the energy off the bat, like, you know, I wasn't freaked out. I was just so intrigued, and I want to hear so much more about Sophia and Isaac Brock. So it's just a very romantic story. So it's not really scary, but it is a haunted place, and so many people have had experiences. But it's really funny because Colleen was telling me that the people that have had the experiences, they're always the ones who do not believe. Like, they are just like, there's no way, there's no such thing as ghosts, please. But they're the ones who always experience stuff. So that to me, I found very interesting. So if you are planning to stay at the Brockamour Manor, there are 6 rooms that you can stay in. They are called Sir Isaac Brock's room, Lady Sophia's room, Sister Charlotte's room, Sister Isabella's room, Cousin Amelia's room, and the loft. But upstairs in the loft, guys, wow, there has been so much activity. Someone has seen an imprint on one of the beds that looks like somebody's actually sitting there. So that is really creepy right there. I mean, that is really creepy. But somebody saw that and they apparently ran out and like never came back or something, or never went back to that room because they were really scared of that. I understand, that is really freaky. A lot of objects in that room, they have been moved around. There was one couple and the husband, he was the one that didn't believe in anything. But the woman, like his wife, she believed. She was like a hardcore believer, but the husband did not believe. He was apparently locked out of the loft numerous times, and there was just nothing really, it just didn't add up why he was always locked out. So, you know, he didn't believe, so maybe it was, you know, very offensive to Sophia or maybe Isaac Brock, so they started locking him out of the loft, and that happened numerous times, and only to this man. But my favorite experience that someone had, and it's very romantic, and it's just, you know, it just makes your heart feel all warm inside. And so apparently Sophia and Isaac Brock were spotted outside laughing and drinking wine together. I mean, that is incredible. And whenever they're spotted together, they're always super happy. So then, like I said, the whole Sobbing Sophia thing, like what Colleen told me, it doesn't really add up. But she is always seen with Isaac Brock or by herself. Isaac Brock has never been spotted by himself. He's always with Sophia. So that is so romantic and so nice to hear. But the fact that they were outside laughing and drinking wine, that is pretty amazing. So guys, that is the end of part 1 of my experience at the Brockamour Manor Bed and Breakfast. Part 2 will be uploaded on my channel this Friday. It's myself and Jonathan. We explore the manor and we go into all the different rooms and we just show you around and, you know, where some paranormal activity took place, like the exact spots. So I decided to just kind of split it up into 2 parts. So I hope you guys check out the Brockamour Manor if you are in the area, Niagara-on-the-Lake. I'm going to leave all the links down below to the Brockamour Manor. And once again, I want to thank Colleen and Rick for having me there and letting me film and, you know, talking. It was great. And it was just really cool learning about the history, the ghosts, finally hearing about Sobbing Sophia and how she doesn't really sob and that she's actually very happy. It was very awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I cannot wait to go back. And like I said, part 2 will be on my channel this Friday. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, you rock my world, and the song lyrics of Michael Jackson. Hashtag team Britty44, hashtag Barilla Runs, hey, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.